Let's take a closer look if we have solved the problem. First of all, virtual machines are nowadays a standard offering by any cloud service provider. You rent any number of virtual machines and you pay by the hour or minute or so. This is called IaaS, or Infrastructure as a Service. This is because a computer, and therefore also a virtual machine, can be considered infrastructure today. So getting back to our original picture, problem solved, right? We could use standard virtual machines from any cloud service provider and achieve unlimited scalability by distributing the execution of our application across these virtual machines. On a high level, it may appear so, but let's look at what you need to do to actually realize this architecture. And as it turns out, creating this architecture for your application is a very complicated and resource-intensive problem. Let's look at some of the things you need to think about and take care of. VM management, starting and stopping the virtual machine, operating system images, software management, installing, patching and upgrading, a powerful web server, installing it and configuring it with the correct settings, a distributed database where you can read and write data from all of your virtual machines, a distributed file system where you can read and write data which is accessible from all your virtual machines, application monitoring with a consolidated view of any problems occurring in your distributed execution environment, availability, including data replication, hardware-software resilience, geographic disaster recovery strategies, backups, recovery, automatic failovers, etc. Security setup and management in your distributed execution environment. And load balancing, how to spread the load across the VMs, including application-level session management. And all of the other things that we did not have space to list here. As you can see, this is an extremely complex problem to solve in a scalable way. So even though our solution looked good on a high level, we have now created an architecture that requires a monumental engineering effort to realize, at the same time as you have limited amount of time and resources. Remember that we started the server-side history by looking at the server sitting under the Office desk. And sadly enough, for many projects we have reached the present day. These are the challenges many projects are facing today when trying to build scalable systems. Now, let's do a reality check with a question for you. Since you have limited time and resources, select 3 of these problems you would prioritize over the others.